Hi, it's Andy aka the Flying Yeti. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I just had this bike serviced last week. It was the annual service. It's done 6,100 miles coming up, so that's a 2-year service. The most expensive oil change ever known to man from Wollaston Bmw, as you would expect, I suppose, being from a main dealer. I think it was about 260 odd pound. 268 rings a bell. I know it was extortionate, but like I say, you kind of expect it. And my front tyre's a little bit low. I've got the same tyres that I had on when I got the bike, so again 6,200 miles and the front tyres, it's still legal but it's getting a bit dodgy. So they said, oh, we'll replace your tyre for you if you want, and I'm like, nah, don't bother replacing it, but you can give me a quote just so I can laugh at you. So the quote was £198 fitted for a front tyre. Don't ask me what tyre it is. It's a Bridgestone something or other. Let's get in here. I know it's a Bridgestone, but I can't remember what it is. So anyway, I went to my local dealer, independent dealer, Rad Motorcycles in Northampton, and he quoted me for the exact same tyre fitted, £128. So BMW main dealer 198, independent dealer 128. So guess which one I'm going to go with. Anyway, apart from the tyre, slight difference in price there. I wouldn't mind if it's like 20 quid dear or whatever, but you know, it gets a bit much, doesn't it? But hey, waited for the bike to be serviced. It took about 2 hours, so I just sat there and drank copious amounts of free coffee and resisted the temptation to eat all their free muffins and Kit Kats. And got the bike done, paid for it, went outside, started the bike up, error on the dash. One of them big errors, and the engine management light comes on. It's something along the lines of, like, you know, ride with caution to the dealership type of error. So that's what I did. Well, I'll say that's what I did. I didn't have to ride to the dealership because I hadn't even left the dealership yet. So turned the bike off, went back in the dealership, said service lights on, the error things up on the dash, engine management lights on. That's what I was supposed to say. Bring it straight back in, so they wheeled it straight back in for me, and it turns out that it's that exhaust valve thing, and apparently that's a bit of a common issue with these bikes. So bear in mind, I don't use this bike much, which apparently is one of the reasons why it could go kaput, because I don't use it very much. These exhaust valves, they kind of stick apparently. Anyone else jumping the lights? Just you, little courser. That's the reason that they stick, because they're not used very much. And it is a common sort of issue when I've sort of like looked. Well, you don't really need to look into it, do you? You just go on Facebook and everyone's moaning about these exhaust valves sort of sticking on. So anyway, which lane am I supposed to be in? This one. They said, no worries, book it in next week, it's under warranty, we'll replace it for you, no problem at all. I didn't even have to ask, they just sort of like, yeah, we'll replace it. What do you replace? Just the valve? How does that work then? No, we replaced the whole exhaust headers, downpipe, the lot. 1,900 quid's worth. So I'm kind of thinking, bloody hell, 1,900 quid just for this blooming valve business. So here I am to get the old brand new exhaust headers and so forth replaced at Wollaston BMW in Northampton. If I hadn't got this thing under warranty, I don't know whether I want to buy a second-hand one. You know, private sale without a warranty, I think it's kind of risking it a little bit. The mechanic did say that there's no issue whatsoever riding the bike. It's just the annoying thing that it's got an error code coming up on the dash all the time. But it's just to get through these emissions laws. The new ones that they're installing are slightly modified, so apparently they're not having the problem like they used to do. So let's hope this is cured, and thank God I've got a warranty with it. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, I'll pop in. So apparently they're going to replace the whole lot. So all these headers that are nicely blue are going to be all brand new. But yeah, I'll report back in a minute, see
how we get on.
Well, that was pretty painless. Brand new shiny exhaust. I quite like my old exhaust because it turned nice and blue on the old headers. So now it's just a shiny chrome looking thing. So I need to ride it to get me blue exhaust back again. But yeah, everything was fine. Took about 2 hours to do, and endless cups of free coffee. And I didn't eat any free muffins because I'm trying to get in my leathers and looking a bit snug at the moment. Summer's coming, so I resisted the free muffins. But hey, yeah, so all is good. So on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Blingy new tyre.
I'm recording you there. Fuck off, you retard.
I'm not recording you. I know you're on witness protection. Blingy new exhaust.